starting with the listed away team. So please give it up and make some noise for the Mohawks. And their roster for today, wearing number 8, Alice McKelvey. Number 9, Charlotte Thornton-White. Number 11, Jessica Davies. Number 19, Jerry Turasi. Number 20, Leanna Adams. Number 28, Emily Brathwaite. Number 44, Tanya Surtees. And number 71, Rebecca Pearson. Their head coach is Lee Fawcett, assisted by Josh Whitwell. Let's hear it for the Mohawks. And their opponent in this third and fourth place game, make some noise for the hometown Worcester Wolves. And their roster for this game, wearing number 5, Kat Yearon. And at number 6, Claire Griffiths. Number 9, Jane Laughlin. Number 12, Lucy Robinson. Number 14, Anne Fraser. Number 22, Kirsty Vanderpool. Number 24, Imogen Longworth. Number 26, Kelsey Lamb. And number 36, Lily Hickman. Their head coach is Lucas Robertson, supported by Paula Johnson and Abdurrahim Tagrest. Let's hear it for the Mohawks and the Worcester Wolves.
Hello everyone, welcome to the BWB National Championship Finals 2025. We're here at the University of Worcester Arena and it is time for our final game here on court number 2, and it will be the WPL 3rd and 4th place game, which pits the Worcester Wolves against the Mohawks. Good evening everyone, John Hobbs keeping you company here on the BWB YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and follow us on social media at Brit Wheel B-Ball across all good social media platforms. Starting fives for the two teams, starting with the Worcester Wolves, Kat Yearon, Jade Loughlin, Lucy Robinson playing back-to-back games here on court number 2. She will also start alongside Ellen Fraser and Lily Hickman. Maddie Martin is on the roster, but she will not take any part of this game here tonight. And for the Mohawks, they will be starting with Alice McHaffey, Jenny Toes, Leanna Adams, Emily Branthwaite and Rebecca Pearson. The Mohawks, in their debut season in the WPL, in their infancy, but they have made it to at least 4th place. They want to get to 3rd though in their first season. It's been a fantastic WPL season, and the Mohawks a very welcome addition to this league. As Lucy Robinson and Leanna Adams will jump it up. And the Worcester Wolves will get the first possession of the contest. And here is Loughlin and Fraser. Fraser to Loughlin. Loughlin gets the first score for the Wolves. Of course, Jade Loughlin, who played this season for the Reading Rockets as well in the Premier Division. And there are many Reading Rocket players watching on in the stands, most notably Liam Barker. Here is Adams, misses the mid-range, and it's rebounded by Lucy Robinson. Hickman. Yearon. Fraser, back to Loughlin. Loughlin gets bumped, still scores.
And their opponents undefeated this season going into the final. Let's hear it for the East London Phoenix.
Leanna Adams.
And their Arsenal today wearing number 2, Amy
Adams still has it.
Number 3, Corinne Brown.
Toes, back it goes, the other pass. And a whistle has gone as Emily Branthwaite went to the hoop.
Number 8, Julia Van der Sprong. Number 9, Leah Smith. Number 10, Amy Cole.
And Emily Branthwaite to the stripe. 14 points, 3 assists last night against Loughborough. And she misses the first. The Mohawks waiting for their first score of the game, still have to wait. And Loughlin picks up the long ball. Here is Fraser. And a foul has been called.
Watch live and for free on the YouTube stream on the British Wheelchair Basketball channel. But it's almost time to do battle. Who will take on the title?
And here is Kat Yearon. Loughlin lobs it, and Robinson will head to the stripe. so far a great deal of urgency in Worcester's offence. And Robinson hits the first. Away come the Mohawks, still waiting to get off the mark here. And the shot is no good from Adams, but they get the ball back to the Mohawks. Adams can't hang on, Lachlan goes to meet her. And now they get their first score of the game. And Worcester will restart with Alan Fraser. And Cat Yearon this time hitting the deck. Cat Yearon just sorting the straps in her wheelchair out along her ankles, making sure they're secure and we can restart this game. Right now Worcester out to a 5-2 lead. Fraser to Lachlan. Welcomed again by Fraser, no hesitation, this time it's long, and the rebound has been taken by Hickman. Jade Lachlan has it back. That ball is out of bounds. It will stay with the Worcester Wolves. Here is Fraser, shot clock at 3. Fraser can't get the shot to fall, rebounded by Lachlan, and Fraser had another bite of the cherry and this time misses, but a whistle has gone. And Ellen Fraser will actually head to the foul line for 2 shots. Fraser misses the first. Ellen Fraser, who's averaged 8 points, 3 rebounds this season in the WPL. 10 points, 3 rebounds last night against the East London Phoenix. She was one of only 3 scorers last night against the undefeated Phoenix team. No hesitation, 2 drops for Alice McAfee, a former London Titan, now based in the northeast with the Mohawks. Here is Jade Lachlan. Lachlan to Robinson, the extra pass, Fraser the finish.
We are ready to get the final underway for the East London Phoenix.
There is Leanna Adams, still has it. And Branthwaite gets that friendly roll. And Emily Branthwaite with her first field goal. Here is Lachlan. Lachlan finds Fraser, who rattles it in. And Ellen Fraser with her second field goal. Jenny Toes. McAfee. Inside, Branthwaite looking for more glory. She can't get that one to fall under the hoop. And a foul has been called. And the foul is on Jenny Toes. And with 5:35 remaining in the first period, Cat Huron misses the first. But with 5:35 remaining in the first, Mohawks already in the penalty, so Worcester can sense a chance at some freebies from the stripe in the final 5 minutes of the first period. But Huron misses both. And a foul has been called. Both referees blowing their whistle and just conferring with each other what they think the right decision is. And Mohawks will keep it. Branthwaite, nice pass, bullet pass, but no good from Leanna Adams. And all alone, Ellen Fraser blows the layup though. And away comes Emily Branthwaite. Puts up a 2 from the foul line, that's short. Rebounded Robinson. Ellen Fraser can't hang on. Jade Lachlan is there to help. Lachlan now all alone. Gives it to Robinson. Robinson from the foul line is off to the left. Adams loses the ball. It will go to the Worcester Wolves. .4:31 remaining in the first period. A good start for the Worcester Wolves, but they've cooled down a little bit over the last 2 minutes or so. Lachlan sets herself, decides to pass it. Robinson, and her pass goes straight out of bounds. Of course, Worcester Wolves claimed third place last season at the expense of the Cardiff Met Archers. They won 57-51 in Essex. Of course, this is Mohawks' first season in the WPL and have really established themselves as a solid basketball club based in the northeast, out of Durham. Of course, the Mohawks are a very well-known community basketball club, predominantly out of Middlesbrough on Teesside. They do play some of their games in Durham. Mohawks, who finished at 50% for the season, 4-4 in their 8 games. Worcester finishing 2-6. But Worcester, one of One of Worcester's 2 wins did actually come against the Mohawks, a 62-60 win here in this very building. Back late last year, of course, who can forget Maddie Martin's buzzer-beating 3-pointer to win it on that day, a 62-60 win. Mohawks did get their revenge though, back at home, travelling violation called on Emily Branthwaite. Mohawks did get their revenge though by beating Worcester 52-47 in the northeast. Leanna Adams had 24 points, 16 rebounds on that day. Lucy Robinson had 35 in the 62-60 win here in their first meeting. And here is Robinson on the ball, puts it down. 11-6 in favour of the Wolves, and Robinson has her first field goal. She now moves on to 3 points. Branthwaite. McAfee dumps it off, beautiful pass and the finish. Great find from McAfee, and Jenny Toes does the rest. Kelsey Lamb into the game for the Wolves. And a bit of a miscommunication there between Robinson and Lamb, as Lamb did cut really well to the basket, but pass she was not expecting. Branthwaite. Here is McAfee, tipped by Robinson. Good defense there from Lucy Robinson, playing in back-to-back games here on Court 2. She was part of the Jaguars squad that won in an absolute thriller against the Titans in the Premier Division semi-final moments ago. And now quickly putting that game in the back of her head and focusing on this, as Leanna Adams' 3-point attempt is airballed. 2:42 remaining in the first period here in our final game on day 2 here on court number 2. Jade Lachlan.
In the Women's Premier League final, 12-6 the score, 5 minutes.
Lachlan to Robinson, battles her way inside, gets her own rebound and rattles it in at the second attempt.
2 minutes 23 remaining in the first, 13-8 the score.
And Mohawks quickly call a timeout off that score from the Worcester Wolves, and the Worcester Wolves had a 13-8 lead, 2:23 remaining in the first period. Great to have you all on board on the British Wheelchair Basketball YouTube channel here today in the 3rd and 4th place game. Of course, Worcester, as said earlier, claiming 3rd place last season at the expense of the Cardiff Met Archers. And the current Cardiff Met Archers head coach is here this weekend as well, Tom Elliott-Smith, checking out the action alongside Reading Rockets coach Grant Barker. Mohawks have held their own in their debut season in the WPL and have got the chance to make it to the very best 3rd place in their debut season, and there's plenty more exciting things to come from this fantastic franchise. And the Worcester Wolves, well established, playing their home games out of this very arena. And they are the designated home team for this game as well. But Mohawks are on the ball. Here is Branthwaite. Branthwaite inside to Leanna Adams, but good defence under the hoop from the Wolves. Here is Robinson to counter. Final 2 minutes of the first period. Lachlan sees some daylight inside, and she will head to the stripe. It's like the Mohawks parted the Red Sea almost there, and Lachlan couldn't believe her luck, and she just glided her way almost comfortably to the basket until she put the shot up, and she will head to the stripe. Jade Lachlan, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists last night against the East London Phoenix. As said earlier, there were only 3 scorers for the Worcester Wolves in that 72-27 defeat. Alan Fraser, Lucy Robinson, Jade Lachlan were the only 3 to register scores. 14-8 though in favour of the Wolves as McAfee misses the 2. Lachlan has it. Kelsey Lamb and Branthwaite fighting for it. Branthwaite gets the win. Here is Adams driving to the basket, and the 2 has a victory lap attached to it from McAfee, but it falls. Claire Griffiths into the game for the first time for the Wolves. And first possession, she turns it over, and away come the Mohawks again. And McAfee can't make it back-to-back scores and make it a 1-possession game. Final minutes of the first period. Here is Lachlan. Lachlan sees some room, but doesn't get that shot to fall. And Lachlan and Jenny Toes fighting for it, and the possession arrow will go the way of the Mohawks. McAfee hounded by Kelsey Lamb. Finds Leanna Adams. Leanna Adams can't get it to fall either. And Mohawks now 5 of 14 from the field here in the first period. Final 20 seconds. Lachlan. Shot clock at 7 for the Wolves. Robinson along the baseline is money. Final seconds of the first, and the shot there from Leanna Adams smacks the bottom of the backboard, and she is 0 of 6 to end the first period, and the Mohawks trail 16-10. A great first quarter for the Worcester Wolves, led in tandem by Jade Lachlan and Lucy Robinson. They both have 5 points, both shooting 2 of 4 from the field. In fact, they have the same index rating as well. The only real change in the stats is that Lachlan has 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Lucy Robinson has 5 rebounds and 1 assist. But they lead the way for the Wolves. Alice McAfee leading the charge for the Mohawks. Their starting 5 have played the entirety of the first quarter. McAfee also shooting 2 for 4 from the floor. But Mohawks only 31% from the field in the first 10. Worcester, conversely, shooting 53%. As we get set to start the second period. Been a fantastic day of action, full of drama, full of suspense, a lot of thrills along the way. It's been a roller coaster ride, day 2 here of the National Championship Finals 2025. As Jade Lachlan will get us started for the second period here at the University of Worcester Arena. Worcester leading 16-10.
End of the first quarter, the Women's Premier League final, 24-12. The East London Phoenix with the advantage.
Here is Lachlan to Fraser, was thinking about the shot, instead dumps it off to Claire Griffiths. Griffiths looking for help, finds it in Lachlan, shot clock at 5. Fraser goes to the basket and puts it down. Fantastic, sublime, patient build-up play from the Worcester Wolves. McAfee. And McAfee's dribble was deflected out of bounds by Robinson. Here is Branthwaite, catch and shoot for Emily Branthwaite, doesn't get the fall. On the follow was Rebecca Pearson into the game for the first time. And another whistle has gone. And it'll be 2 shots for the Mohawks. Mohawks currently shooting just around 31% from the field. And right now, 0 of 3 from the free throw line. First minute of the second period. Here at the University of Worcester Arena, Claire Griffiths on the ball. Griffiths, a wily veteran, represented Great Britain for nearly 2 decades. Here is Fraser. Fraser, a 2, grazes the rim, gets her own rebound. Here is Griffiths on the ball. Lobs it to Jade Lachlan, and that's long as well. Here is Branthwaite. Branthwaite still keeping her dribble alive. Decides to go for the shot, and that's money. Emily Branthwaite with only her 2nd field goal. Here is Lachlan. Lachlan looking for help. 7 to shoot for the Wolves. Fraser, a 2. 8-point lead for the Worcester Wolves. Just over 2 minutes played in the second quarter. McAfee hounded by Robinson. McAfee gets it back. And hounded again by Lucy Robinson. Great defense from the Paralympian. As Lily Hickman checks in, and Kat Yeron will go to the bench. On the catch and shoot with only 3 on the shot clock, McAfee misses everything. Here is Lachlan. Lachlan almost went straight to the basket there, decided to kick back and pass it out. Fraser has it. Fraser sets herself and is short with the two. Rebounded Lachlan. Here is Robinson, and she will not get that two to fall either. And it's rebounded by Leanna Adams. Adams still has it. And the ball will go out of bounds again. .6:52 remaining in the half, and the Worcester Wolves looking for back-to-back third place finishes in the WPL. A foul has been called, I believe, on Griffiths. The foul was on Rebecca Pearson, so Rebecca Pearson will head to the stripe. And that's Griffiths' first foul. As Charlotte Thornton-White checks in for her first action for the Mohawks. And Pearson misses the first free throw. Mohawks trailing by 8. They've not led yet in this contest. And Pearson splits the free throws. Here is Lachlan. Inside, the finish is wanting from Fraser. And again, Mohawks attack. McAfee, no hesitation, but that's off to the left. Rebounded by Lily Hickman. Here is Griffiths. Griffiths looking for support, finds it in Fraser. Lachlan. Lachlan hits the deck hard, and a whistle is gone, and an offensive foul has been called on the Wolves. And it's on Jade Lachlan as well. That'll be her first foul. There's head coach Lucas Warburton just helping Jade Lachlan up. Branthwaite, Adams. Adams still has it. Branthwaite at the foul line, that's off. And Griffiths collects the loose change. Here is Lachlan. Lachlan somehow finds Robinson, and Robinson does the rest. Branthwaite. McAfee inside, and the Mohawks struggling a little bit from the field, particularly under the basket. Pearson with the latest miss, and Pearson grabbing player and grabbing the ball. She hits the floor and is helped back up. And there'll be a foul on Pearson. And that'll be her first foul of this contest, as the Worcester Wolves in the ascendancy right now, leading 22-13 with 5:11 left in the half. Here is Lachlan. Lachlan still has it along the baseline. Shot clock in single figures for the Wolves. Fraser misses everything with her midi. And Here come the Mohawks with McAfee. Pearson gives it away. And Lachlan with the steal. And an offensive foul has been called. So no sooner that the Wolves force a turnover, they give it right back to the Mohawks. As Fraser comes out and Kelsey Lamb comes in. Here is Adams, who had 16 points, 15 rebounds last night against the Loughborough Lightning. McAfee in and out with her mid-range shot. Here is Griffiths. And 8-second violation on the Worcester Wolves. They took too long to get it over the timeline. And 4:11 remaining. And the Mohawks have a chance to bite away at the deficit. Leanna Adams. Branthwaite, no hesitation. She puts in a 2. Lachlan. And a foul away from the ball. And the foul was on Rebecca Pearson. Tanya Surtees and Jenny Toast prepared to check in for the Mohawks momentarily. Robinson a 2. 9-point lead for the Worcester Wolves. Branthwaite given freedom of the land, and she puts it in. Thank you very much for giving me the space, she says. Hickman. And Hickman is fouled by a very enthusiastic Emily Branthwaite. Too enthusiastic, and she commits the foul as Jenny Toast comes back in, and Tanya Surtees, a very energetic, dynamic player, comes in for the first time. Played a lot of her career down south with the Hampshire Harriers. Lachlan. Bullet pass to Robinson, and Robinson scores under the hoop. (26-17) in favour of the Wolves. Branthwaite. Pass deflected by Hickman, she still has it. Lovely pass inside, and Pearson with the finish. Lovely off-ball movement there from Becca Pearson. And she moves on to 5 points. Lachlan. Hickman. Pass was nearly deflected there by Toes, but a whistle has gone. And the possession arrow, so the referees have called a possession arrow ball, and that will go the way of the Mohawks. 2:07 remains in the half. Surtees thought about the 3, or thought about the long 2, now puts it up, that's in and out. Rebounded Lachlan. and a foul under the basket, and both teams really going after the loose ball, sometimes a bit too enthusiastically, as there have been a number of fouls once the rebound has been secured. But the most important statistic, the most important fact of this contest thus far is the scoreline, and the Wolves have a 26-19 cushion. Lachlan looking to pluff it up a little bit. Robinson, a 2, money. And the lead is back to 9. Biggest lead of the game for Worcester. They've had at least 4 9-point leads in this contest. Adams can't get it to fall, but a whistle has gone, and I think Leanna Adams will head to the stripe. She has certainly struggled today, as Leanna Adams, 0 for 8 from the field. However, she has got 4 assists, 3 rebounds and a steal to her name as Kat Yeron comes back in. Claire Griffiths heads to the bench. And first points of the game for Leanna Adams, who had 16 points, 15 boards, 6 assists and 3 steals last night against the Lightning. Really stuffed the stat sheet. Hickman lobs it, and a collision there between Lamb and Surtees. Very awkward landing for Tanya Surtees, but she seems to be okay. That southern toughness for Surtees mixed with that northern tenacity. She gets back up. Kelsey Lamb, though, will head to the stripe as she did commit the foul. Both teams are in the penalty with 1:12 remaining in the half. Of course, tomorrow it will be finals day. This is the first segment of the national finals weekend that will conclude. Of course, the WPL semi-finals took place last night. The final is going on right now with East London Phoenix beating the Loughborough Lightning. And this is the match for 3rd and 4th. And then tomorrow we'll have the finals from Division 3 to the Premier Division. Surtees asking too much of Adams, and the ball goes out of bounds. Final minute of the half. And the Worcester Wolves in the ascendancy, leading by 9. Looking to make it a double-digit lead. It'll be their first double-digit lead of the game if they do. Lachlan, Robinson. Offensive foul away from the ball, and that'll be on Lily Hickman. That'll be Lily Hickman's first foul of the contest. Final 30 seconds ticking by here on court number 2. Branthwaite, who has 8 points right now to lead the Mohawks. Adams a 2. No, that's short. It's rebounded by Hickman. Shot clock is now off. So Worcester can hold for the final shot should they wish. Lamb is trailing ahead, and Lamb is tripped. The Worcester bench wants an unsportsmanlike, and that's exactly what they get from referee Francis Kramaric. Almost in unison, the Worcester bench straight away threw the unsportsmanlike signs up in the air. It took a little bit of time for Kramaric to think about it, the official, but she put the unsportsmanlike call up, and now Kelsey Lamb will head to the stripe, and Worcester will get possession as Imogen Longworth and Claire Griffith, I think, will aim to return. Kelsey Lamb has hit the bench. I'm not sure if she's okay or not. She seems to be okay. I think she's just adjusting the strap on her wheelchair. Unsure if it's come loose, but it looks like Imogen Longworth will take her place at the foul line. Imogen Longworth gets her first points of the game to a raucous reception from the home crowd here at the University of Worcester Arena. And she makes them both. And this is Worcester's biggest lead of the game. Smiles all round from the Worcester players. And Imogen Longworth off the mark. Here is Robinson. Final seconds of the half. Robinson looking to do more damage, and it rattles in. What a great ending to the first half for the Worcester Wolves. They lead the Mohawks 33-20, led by Lucy Robinson, who has 17 points and 7 rebounds, chucking in 2 assists for good measure. Emily Branthwaite leads the way for the Mohawks with 8 points, but the Mohawks trail by 13 after the second quarter. It is half-time here on court number 2. It is the Worcester Wolves 33, Mohawks 20. Don't go anywhere. Third quarter will be here soon.
Half-time alive across both courts, 33-20 over on court number 2 in the third fourth-place game. The Worcester Wolves in the lead against the Mohawks. Don't forget more action tomorrow here at the National Championship Finals 2025. The Division 3, 2, 1 and Premier Division Finals will be taking place tomorrow. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend and come and support. And don't forget, watch all of the action live if you can't join us on the YouTube channel for British Wheelchair Basketball.
Welcome back to the University of Worcester Arena, and you are locked into court number 2, our final game on this court here on day 2. And the Worcester Wolves looking for back-to-back third place finishes in the WPL, the Women's Premier League. Right now they lead the Mohawks 33-20. In the final, over on court number 1, the East London Phoenix, currently 9-0 in all competitions, lead the Loughborough Lightning 42-22 at the half over there. So 2 double-digit advantages for both teams, and Worcester here on court 2 with a double-digit cushion against the Mohawks. Lucy Robinson leading the way, 17 points, 7 boards, and a couple of assists. Ellen Fraser has 8. Jade Lachlan currently 5 points, 10 assists as well, rounding it up for the Wolves. They shot 28% last night, and thus far they're shooting 53, a much improved field goal percentage against the WPL debutants. Lachlan, the extra pass, Kelsey Lamb inside. That's a great way to start the third period. Patient but effective build-up play from the Worcester Wolves. Home comforts certainly doing them well. Here is Surtees. Branthwaite on the catch and shoot. McAfee misses the 2. And Lachlan gets the rebound. That's rebound number 8 for her. So she's on double-double watch, but only has 5 points. No doubt that total will look to grow as well. Robinson, who has 17. Robinson assessing what's before her, decides to go for the shot, and it rattles in on the shot clock buzzer. Back-to-back field goals for the Worcester Wolves, and a 17-point lead now. Surtees, a long 2 is money. First field goal of the third period for the Mohawks. Robinson. Robinson gliding to the basket, goes to 6 feet and puts it down. Great start here from the Worcester Wolves to this third quarter, keeping the pressure up that they did to end the second period. Surtees at 2, doesn't get that friendly roll this time, and now out in transition, Jade Lachlan is all alone. Catch her if you can. Jade Lachlan with a bit of room service as she moves on to 7 points. Branthwaite short with her 2, but Mohawks will get the ball back with McAfee. 2 of 8 from the field for Alice McAfee so far. Surtees is short with her 2, and it's rebounded by Hickman. 4 rebounds for Lily Hickman. Robinson, Yeron, met by Pearson. Good defense from Becca Pearson, and away come the Mohawks again. Here is Pearson. Branthwaite a 2, strings it. Lachlan, Robinson. Nearly 4 minutes played in the third. Beautiful pass from Robinson, And Kelsey Lamb with her second field goal of the third period. Kelsey Lamb now has 5 points, 2 of 2 from the field. Branthwaite creates some space and misses the corner pocket too, but gets her own rebound. Here is McAfee. She'll go for a 2, that's off as well. And right now, Worcester having everything their own way. Only 2 wins in the Women's Premier League this season. One of those was against the Mohawks in this very building. Robinson, good defense there from Branthwaite. And away comes Tanya Surtees, full head of steam. Surtees, she'll go for 2 herself, that's off to the right. Very early in the shot clock when she took that, ball goes out of bounds, it will go with the Worcester Wolves. Yearon. Yearon, who struggled from the field last night against the Phoenix, 0 of 4, but she turns provider for Robinson. That's her first assist, Kat Yearon. And Robinson now on 23 points, 11 of 15 from the field. And Pearson is rejected by Robinson. Here is Lachlan. Everything falling the way of the Wolves. And Lachlan and Pearson engage in contact, and Pearson hits the deck. And the Mohawks coach helping Becca Pearson back up. As Leanna Adams comes back into the game for the Mohawks, and Tanya Surtees heads to the bench. Lachlan 3 points shy of a double-double. She's 3 points and 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double. And here she is on the ball. 4 to shoot. Robinson dumps it off. Yearon can't get it to fall right under the hoop. It was a high degree of difficulty for Kat Yearon. Here is Adams. Adams puts it up, can't get that to fall. Lamb rebounds. Kelsey Lamb having a fantastic third quarter, seemingly everywhere on the floor, but that pass from Lachlan intended for Hickman wasn't held by Lily Hickman, and it came slid off her hand and onto the wheel and out of bounds. Branthwaite. McAfee, a 2 along the baseline, that won't fall. McAfee 2 of 10 from the field here in this one. Lachlan, and that'll be an 8-second violation, and Worcester again just too slow getting the ball up court. A little bit lackadaisical with their passing. .350 to play in the third, and the Worcester Wolves have a comfortable 21-point advantage, but the Mohawks have a never-say-die attitude. They will fight back. Here is Branthwaite off the window. No. On the follow, though, was Leanna Adams, and that is her first field goal on her 12th attempt. A really good offensive player is Leanna Adams, and that'll do her confidence the world of good. Here is Robinson. Lamb. Lamb lobs it to Lachlan. Great pass. Lachlan can't get the drop.
24, 5:32 remaining in the third quarter. London Phoenix still in control over on court number 2.
And Worcester will pick the possession up. 3:05 remaining in the third. Here is Lamb. Lachlan controls it. Here is Robinson. Robinson puts it up, doesn't get that friendly drop. And it's rebounded by Adams, and now a chance for the Mohawks to push again and eat away at the advantage that Worcester have. Their biggest lead was 21. Lobbed by Adams, welcomed by Branthwaite. Branthwaite is off with her too, though. And the collision there between Branthwaite and Hickman, and another 8-second violation for Worcester. This time, good defense from the Mohawks. Adams along the baseline. Pearson in acres of space. Lobs it to McAfee. Inside, beautiful basketball, patient play from the Mohawks, and it's finished off by Emily Branthwaite. She now moves on to 12. And again, the pressure defense from the Mohawks, but this time the Wolves get it over the timeline. Robinson looking for help. Great defense again from Branthwaite. Helped by McAfee. Here is Lachlan. Lachlan dancing to the basket. Good defense from Adams. There's still 4 on the shot clock though, and Worcester will keep it. Worcester have 4 seconds to muster up something offensively. Create a good shot for themselves. Yeron at the foul line, can't hold on. Shot clock winding down. Shot clock violation. Good defense overall from the Mohawks, but at the last second, Yeron couldn't hang on to the lob pass. 45-28. 1:30 remaining in the third. Here is Pearson. Lobs it to Adams. Easy as you like. And that basket from Mohawks, culminating in a really good stretch of play, has forced Worcester coach Lucas Warburton into a timeout. 1:27 remaining. They led by as many as 21, but now have seen their lead slip a little bit to 15 with 1:27 remaining in the third. So far, it looked to be all Worcester. They had the momentum, they had the edge, they had everything on their side that you could think of. But the Mohawks' never say die attitude, their relentless pressure has paid off, and they have cut into the deficit. It's a 15-point deficit for them. Worcester still have a double-digit advantage, but this pressure defense is causing all sorts of carnage for the Wolves. Here is Lachlan inside to Hickman. 7 to shoot, and a late whistle has gone. Referee just wanted to confirm it, but a foul has been called. And a fresh 14 for the Mohawks. A fresh 14 for the Wolves, my apologies. Here is Robinson. Lachlan. Jade Lachlan thought about the mid-range shot. 6 to shoot for the Wolves. Robinson gets it to go. .45 seconds remain in this third period. Branthwaite passes it up, and it agonizingly falls out. I believe that was Pearson with the attempt. As we enter the final 30 seconds of the third, here is Lamb met by Branthwaite. And deflected out of bounds by Emily Branthwaite. Robinson. Shot clock at 7. Lamb banks it home. Kelsey Lamb with 6 points in the third period. Final seconds. Adams a 3, can't get it to fall. McAfee on the follow, on the buzzer. A promising end to the third period for the Mohawks, and Alice McAfee using the window to great effect. And it's 49-32 at the end of the third period. Lucy Robinson, 70% from the field. She has 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. A fantastic game for her. Jade Loughlin also doing her thing as well. 7 points, 8 rebounds, 12 assists. And Kelsey Lamb, 6 points in the third period. She has 7 overall. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field, but her flawless stat is marred by 1 of 2 from the foul line, but still solid numbers for Kelsey Lamb. Emily Branthwaite has played all 30 minutes for the Mohawks. She leads the way with 12. Worcester shooting 56% from the field. Mohawks not faring that much better, shooting 30%, but they have been fighters in this game of the Mohawks. In fact, they've been fighters all season in their first WPL campaign, a 4-4 record overall, and a chance to finish the season on a high. But they have work to do right now in the final 10 minutes of play. Pearson at the top to start the fourth period. Here is McAfee in her favourite spot, met by Loughlin. Creates some space, doesn't get the shot to fall, and it's rebounded by Robinson. Rebound number 11 for Lucy Robinson. Kat Yeron is all alone. Good help defense from Adams. On the follow though to pick up the pieces was Ellen Fraser. Ellen Fraser now moves on to 10 points, exactly her number from last night against the Phoenix, as a whistle has gone away from the ball. And the foul is on Kat Yeron. And that's Yeron's first foul. Been a fantastic day of action here at the University of Worcester Arena, and the Worcester venue providing themselves as incredible hosts. McAfee short with the 2 as Hickman helps out with the defensive board. Here is Fraser. Yeron is breaking out ahead. Yeron has it and gets it to go. (53-32), and the Wolves have restored their largest cushion of the game. McAfee will head to the line. She got the shot off, but was clunked as she went for the shot. And Alice McAfee will head to the line. Former London Titan, and also part of the GB pathway as well. Really talented player, deadly mid-range shooter. And off to the left with her free throw. Mohawks 2 of 9 from the charity stripe in this game, make that 2 of 10. And again, Worcester have got to get a move on if they want to get the ball over half court. And it's another 8-second violation. 4th one of the game for the Wolves. Pearson, Adams goes for 3, whistle is called beforehand. And it will stay with the Mohawks. Foul was called, I believe, on Fraser. And it was called on Ellen Fraser. Foul number 4 for her. Inside and not finished off by Adams. Adams gets another bite of the cherry, gets another one. Can't get any of them to fall. It will stay with the Mohawks. Adams and Hickman sharing a little joke. At least we think it was a joke. Here is McAfee. McAfee, corner pocket 2. And Mohawks will play to the very last possession. And a whistle has gone again. And Worcester will get the ball back. Here is Lachlan. Again, that pressure defense from the Mohawks, which has caused Worcester some issues, and it's caused a turnover. As Robinson's pass, intended for Lachlan, goes straight out of bounds. 53-34. We've played around 3 minutes. Well, 2 minutes and a bit of change, mind you, of the 4th period. McAfee. And she'll go to the line for 2 shots. The shot went up and it was short, but she was fouled in the act of shooting. And into the game for the first time, Kirsty van der Pol. A really talented para-athlete. Ex-Loughborough Lightning, actually represented Loughborough University in 4 different sports. Did Kirsty van der Pol, has represented Wales at parasurfing, so that just shows you the level of commitment and the love she has for parasports in general, and she gets the rebound off the miss as her first act of the game. Here is Lachlan. Lachlan to Hickman. Hickman decides to slow it down. Lachlan lobs it to Fraser. Fraser falling away, in and out. And Lachlan fouls Leanna Adams. That'll be foul number 3 on Lachlan. And with that, Worcester in the penalty. Mohawks have yet to commit a foul in this 4th period. So every time Worcester foul, Mohawks get some freebies. It's up to them if they want to take them. And there was a bit of confusion there as referee Francis Krameric just having a chat with Kirsty van der Poel, asking if she wants to come into the key or out of the key for these free throws. She decides to come in, and Leanna Adams misses the first. And the pass from Hickman, intended for the officials, lands directly at Ellen Fraser. As Adams splits the free throws, 53-36, with 7:16 remaining in this one. And Jade Loughlin has to give the ball back to the officials because the ball trailed after that free throw and almost went into court number 1. But now we can restart. Here is Loughlin. Van der Poel, again, tenacious defense, pressure defense from the Mohawks. Van der Poel holds on to it well. Here is Loughlin. 8 to shoot for the Wolves. Van der Poel. Worcester have got to get busy. Van der Poel has to put it up. And that's a shot clock violation. Again, that pressure defense of the Mohawks working wonders. However, they need scores to back up that defense. McAfee, that'll do, and a foul. Great build-up play again from the Mohawks. Good long pass, and Alice McAfee does the rest. .6:43 remaining in our final game on court number 2 of day 2. And now there's items on the floor. I'm going to assume it's just gel. Don't throw it over here though. And yep, the referee actually gives it right to us. Looks like a pen head. We actually have a piece of a biro pen on the floor. In any event, Alice McAfee makes the three-point play opportunity count. It's not every day you see everyday items land on the floor, but in a basketball game, but it happens. And we get back underway. Here is Loughlin. Loughlin, again, shot clock at 4. And Loughlin did let fire this time, but it didn't hit the rim. It didn't hit the rim, so that should be a shot clock violation. Referees are just conferring. Jade Loughlin, I'm unsure what the chat is about. That should be a shot clock violation. As Lucy Robinson checks in. And the ball went out of bounds with 1 second on the shot clock, so there is still a little bit of time. And Lucy Robinson is on the floor. Van der Poel is on the bench. And Loughlin, well, that I think hit the rim, so that would have technically counted as a shot. I'm not sure if that should be a shot clock violation, but in fact a whistle has gone, it's a foul. So Worcester have made that count, and Jade Loughlin will head to the stripe. As Jade Loughlin composes herself for the first foul shot, misses it. Worcester 5 of 13 from the charity stripe here this evening. And Lachlan misses both. It's rebounded by McAfee. Here is Adams looking to dance. Goes over Lachlan. Misses the two. And it's rebounded by Robinson. And now out in transition, Jade Lachlan is all alone. And room service for Jade Lachlan. .550 remaining. And a timeout has been called on the floor by the Mohawks. 55-39 in favour of the Worcester Wolves, looking to make it back-to-back third place finishes. And over on court number one, and there's around 5 minutes to play, roughly, in the final of the WPL. And it looks set that the East London Phoenix are going to gain some sort of revenge on the Loughborough Lightning for last year's final. The East London Phoenix up big against the Lightning, 70-34. Zena Vimova currently on 30 points for the Phoenix. And it's a double-digit lead here for the Worcester Wolves with 5:50 remaining. McAfee, a wild shot, hits the backboard and goes to Leanna Adams, and she puts in a two. Only Adams' third field goal, and she has 8 points. Year-on doesn't get the shot to fall. Adams with the rebound. That's rebound number 12 for Leanna Adams. So really crashing the glass here tonight. Pearson to Adams at the other end, and Adams gets another. And that's her double-double. Leanna Adams with a double-double of 10 points, 12 boards, and 4 assists. And now it's the turn of the Wolves to call the timeout. And it's a 12-point game with 4:55 remaining. Mohawks seemingly down and out, trailing by 21 in the latter stages of the third period, have clawed their way back. And it's not out of reach for the WPL debutants. And Worcester being made to sweat a little bit here. And the Mohawks head to the court with a renewed sense of urgency within them. Their pressure defense has caused Worcester all sorts of issues, particularly in this second half, and that pressure defense is in full effect here out of the timeout. Robinson, here is Lachlan. Lachlan lobs it to Robinson. Robinson can't hang on. It will stay with Worcester. 3 on the shot clock, though, for the girls in orange. It goes to Lachlan. She has to put it up. Fraser, it's a shot clock violation. I don't think Worcester were aware that there was time that little time on the clock. And another stop for the Mohawks, all on their pressure defense. They want to let the ball roll, let the time go as slow as possible. And now it restarts. Pearson to McAfee, inside to Adams, and can't get the three-point play opportunity. Instead, she will settle for 2 at the line. Mohawks fighting back. No quit in them. And Leanna Adams, who missed her first 11 attempts, is now 4 of 20 from the field. She has 10 points, or 12 points, 13 rebounds, and a whistle has gone. And the Wolves will get the ball back, leading by as many as 21. Their lead is now down to 10. With 4:19 remaining, here is Lachlan. Worcester looking to get back into a groove. Robinson over Pearson, rattles it in. Mohawks continue to push. Branthwaite at the foul line. Rebounded by Lachlan. Rebound number 10 for Jade Lachlan. She has a double-double of 10 boards, 12 assists. She needs 1 more point for the triple-double. Here is McAfee. McAfee, a midi. That's off the back iron. There's a scramble for the ball. Shot clock at 7. 3 is up, and 3 is no good. And now in transition, Worcester can break. Ellen Fraser, all alone, blows the layup. Another reprieve for the Mohawks. And another steal, this time Worcester get it. And now Jade Lachlan, who is 1 point shy of a triple-double, gets her triple-double. 11 points, 10 rebounds, 13 assists for Jade Lachlan. The first triple-double of the finals here today. I'm not even sure Jade Lachlan is aware that she has her triple-double. She just wants the W. Hickman going inside, can't hang on, just about collects. Fraser is swatted away by Leanna Adams, but now Mohawks do not have time on their side. They need to get scores and quick. Pearson, Branthwaite, 7 to shoot. Branthwaite is short with her mid-range shot. Robinson, here is Lachlan, it's 1-on-1. Jade Lachlan wants to slow it down. And Hickman just about, no, she can't collect. That would have been a clutch basket there if Lily Hickman would have collected. However, time is not on the Mohawks side here. As Charlotte Thornton White checks in, 1:57 remains. Adams inside, and the finish is wanting from Branthwaite. Fight for the ball, and Yeron can't hang on. Good pressure there from Becca Pearson. And the Mohawks, who shot a fairly decent 46% from the field last night against the Loughborough Lightning, have slumbered a little bit today, 29%. That percentage will drop off the three-point miss from McAfee as we enter the final 90 seconds. Stolen away from McAfee, taken by Branthwaite. Here is McAfee. Pearson can't hang on, but a whistle has gone. Well, this has been a very high-octane third and fourth place game. Last year's game was decided in the final moments, and there was a chance of that of history repeating itself with around 3.5 to go in this one as Becca Pearson makes the first. And Pearson misses the second. And now Hickman nearly went back court there, but play continues. You're on the finish, and that has to be that now. Kat Yeron with her second field goal of the national finals. And that is the dagger basket that will drop the Mohawks to fourth place. And Worcester will secure another third place finish in the Women's Premier League. Jade Loughlin with the icing on the cake.
Your 2025 Women's Premier League champions, the East London Phoenix.
And the East London Phoenix have just been confirmed as Women's Premier League champions, even though the game tipped off around 15 minutes after this game. Either way you look at it, we are 30 seconds away from the end here. Lucy Robinson again, and the Worcester Wolves will finish third. There's still a little bit of difference between shot and game clock. It means absolutely nothing now. McAfee, as music rings around the University of Worcester Arena whilst this is still going on. McAfee with the two under the hoop. Final seconds now, and the Worcester Wolves will look to sort third place for the second year running for them. And Lucy Robinson will hold it, and the Worcester Wolves defeat the Mohawks 65-48. Lucy Robinson with 27 points, 17 boards, 6 assists. Leading the way, Jade Loughlin with a triple-double, 13 points, 10 rebounds, 14 assists. Ellen Fraser also checked in with 10. 3 players on 12 points for the Mohawks: Alice McAfee, Emily Branthwaite, and Leanna Adams. Leanna Adams with a double-double of 12 points, 14 rebounds. But that ends the WPL season. The East London Phoenix undefeated at 10-0. They are the champions. Loughborough Lightning will settle for second, and Worcester will scoop third place as they have beaten the Mohawks 65-48. Mohawks in their debut season, an impressive fourth place finish for them. And that ends our coverage on day 2 here on court number 2, but the divisional finals are coming up tomorrow. And check out the BWB YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and to follow the British Wheelchair Basketball on all social media platforms at Brit Wheel B-Ball. But for now, I've been John Hobbs, and have a pleasant evening, everybody.